While political candidates are campaigning, you might hear them use words or phrases that seem harmless to you but take on an entirely different meaning for others.
It's called dog whistle language. Here to give us a better understanding of what it is and how to decode it is our 9 News race and culture expert, Dr. Rosemarie Allen. Thanks so much for coming in.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
All right, so what is dog whistle language in the first place?
Dog whistle language is this language that appears on the surface to be pretty neutral and innocuous, but the meaning behind it is really profound. It's used for targeted audiences to promote attacks, usually against marginalized people, in a way that other people won't recognize. It's sort of like a dog whistle. When you blow a whistle, you don't hear it, but the dogs hear it. So when this language is used, pretty typical everyday people don't understand the meaning behind those words, but that target audience does.
What's an example of this?
Well, for instance, traditional family values. We've been hearing that a lot. And it seems like, oh, we are traditional. But when you think about how it's used, traditional is actually an attack on, for instance, LGBTQ+ community. It's an attack on single families, blended families, grandparents who have creative families, and you don't think about that. When we think about law and order, we all want to feel safe. But that term is used to evoke racist thoughts about communities of color, to promote stricter policing in those communities. And then one that's being lauded today is DEI. They're a DEI hire. And that means that that person of color, regardless of their amazing education, experience, skills, that somehow they don't deserve a right. They don't have the right to be in that position. So on the surface, these terms may seem okay, but they're really dog whistle, and they are attacking other groups of people.
So how do people differentiate between this language and phrases that truly address their concerns and their issues?
And Corey, it's really important. First, you have to listen with a critical ear. And you have to decide if what they're saying is aligned with your values. You have to listen to the language and decide, is it inclusive or exclusive? Who's benefiting from this language and who's actually being attacked when they say this? And more than anything, as we approach this election, you have to listen and lean in to hear what truly aligns with what you value and how you want to see our country run.
We have about 40 seconds left. I want to ask you, just for the people who may have never heard of dog whistle language before, maybe they use some phrases that they don't realize have a double meaning. What is your advice for all of us?
It's to ask people what they mean.
Okay.
When you say, oh, traditional family values, tell me what traditional means to you. What does that mean? Are all families valued? When you say traditional, is it mom, dad, children, white picket fence? What about families that don't look like that have traditionally been formed throughout this country? So ask questions.
Ask for further context.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Dr. Rosemarie Allen, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it.
Always love